Are you a founder that's looking to build your personal board of advisors? Or maybe you're looking for a mentor to help with finance, marketing, sales, and growth. Today, I'm going to share with you how to create your personal board of advisors. So if you're a founder and you're looking to level up and surround yourself with some amazing mentors, then this video is for you. My best life decision was building my personal board of advisors. I believe that everyone should have one. Here's my process to get started. If you don't know who I am, I started and sold the first technology bootcamp in Canada when I was 23 years old for 8 figures. I then went on to build the largest and most engaged cannabis community in the world of over 14 million people. I now run a portfolio of internet businesses doing over $5 million revenue a year. I'm here to give you the proven systems to help you accelerate your business and give you massive clarity. Mentors have changed the trajectory of my life. My belief is that if you want to get as close as possible to guaranteeing success, you want to surround yourself with people that have been where you're trying to go and then learn from their cheat sheet. Right? Copy them. Steal the playbook that they've successfully implemented in their area to help you take your business to the next level. I believe that the more you can reduce the guessing in entrepreneurship and get close to guaranteeing your success, the better off you're going to be. And so you want to go and find people in your individual industry, maybe in areas that you're weak, to help show you the way so that you're not guessing at what you should be doing next. Instead, you're able to steal their proven playbook and implement it in your business. When I started building businesses 14 years ago, I was uninspired, oftentimes confused, lost. I didn't even know really how to build a product or an engaged community. I quickly realized that if I wanted to get where I was trying to go, I needed to surround myself with people that had already been around the block. They had been through those experiences and could kind of guide me. They could show me the way. So fast forward 14 years, and I now have an unbelievable group of probably over 80 mentors and different advisors that help me scale my businesses. Anyone from people helping me grow on LinkedIn to people that are experts on Twitter, people that are great with community growth, people that are experts with product psychology, and everything in between. You know, whether it comes to marketing, sales, finance, growth, audience, I want to make sure that I'm surrounding myself with the best of the best. As an entrepreneur, you are the product of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So you want to be incredibly intentional about who those people are. You know, we all have these ambitious goals. We all want to go and improve and continuously get better as an entrepreneur. And the number one way to do that is to surround yourself with a tribe of legends. And so in this video, I'm going to dive into exactly how I do this and the importance of this for you. So firstly, this isn't the same as just having a mentor. Right? Personal board of advisors are a group of people that can really help you in the nitty-gritty. I believe that having one mentor is ineffective. It's a massive commitment for just one person. It's often just a one-sided transactional relationship, and it's hard to find just one person with the wealth of experience that can help you in all of the different facets of your business. But it's undeniable the upside of finding an amazing mentor. It helps you develop a clear path to success. The mentor is going to give you a better understanding of what you need to prioritize. And you can also leverage these mentors to gain different connections, opportunities, and a clear path to success. Now, the value of a personal board of advisors is that you're really organizing a collection of people. You know, I have mentors like Justin Welsh that help me with growth on LinkedIn, Greg Eisenberg, who successfully sold 2 companies, helped me with community growth, Dan Bononi, who helped me with product psychology after doing this for Fortune 500 companies. And so I'm surrounding myself with people in each of the different facets of my business. You know, Alex Hormozy for sales, Cody Sanchez for YouTube. And I'm finding these people and gathering them and leveraging them in the specific area of expertise that they are known for. Now, the value of a personal board of advisors is that you're really forming a collection of people. You're surrounding yourself with different experts, which are like intellectual sparring partners. You have your different peers, which are fellow founders that got your back. And then you also have mentors that are really helping you drive towards specific outcomes. And so you have your experts, you have peers, and you have mentors, and collectively they will form your personal board of advisors. Now, my dream vision for a personal board of advisors is this collection of people that when I look at any area of my business that matters over the next decade, I have the right people in the right seat so that any existential questions that come to mind and stuff that I'm not sure about in that given area, I know that I've got a person that's just a call away, a text away, that can help unblock me, provide me with massive clarity and a new perspective to help me level up and continually get traction in those areas of my business. Now, a big factor in selecting a personal board of advisors and the different people is not just their experience or expertise, it's really who they are as people. You want to make sure that you have great chemistry, you can be open, you can be honest, and they can tell you the brutal truth sometimes that you need to hear. Some things to consider as you're building out your advisors. Are they willing to tell you the harsh truths? Do they have your best interest at heart? And are they living a life that you aspire to have one day? Similar to the board of a public company, I want to have an advisor in each area of my business that can help me in those given areas. So I'll have Alex Hormozy help me on the sales side of things. Cody Sanchez help me on YouTube. Greg Eisenberg help me with community. Justin Welsh help me grow on LinkedIn. Sahil Bloom help me grow on Twitter. Rich Antonello, the founder and CEO of Complex, who exited for $300 million to BuzzFeed, helped me scale Herb to the most dominant cannabis community in the world. When I look at mental wealth and building great habits, going and studying from people like James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. And when I look at business strategy and email growth, I'm often going and getting advice from Alex Lieberman, the chairman of Morning Brew, who grew that business to over 3 million email subscribers and later exited to Business Insider. So I'm finding these people and surrounding myself with people that are way further along the journey in a given area of my business, whether it's YouTube, audience growth, community growth, newsletter subscribers. And then I'm trying to take their proven playbook and apply it to my niche to dominate and gain extreme excellence. And so I can get a lot from reading books, from listening to podcasts, and I recommend that all founders are constant students and always aiming to get 1% better every day. And I find that surrounding myself with amazing mentors that are further along in the journey than I am is one of the biggest hacks to getting where you want to go. And so here's the 4-step process to get started. Number 1, you want to map out your key areas for growth. Are you weak in finance, strategy, audience growth? You want to go then and think about, okay, who are the absolute weapons, the Avengers, the best mentors and advisors that can help you in those areas? You then want to go and list out the pros and cons of each member. Again, it comes down to chemistry and making sure that just on a human level, you really vibe with them. You want to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that can tell you the brutal truth, that genuinely have your back, and that you can be open, honest, and comfortable with. Number 3 is then identifying any further blind spots that you have and diversifying even more. And so you may start your business and have just a couple mentors helping you maybe get started and get your first couple customers. But as you continually grow your business, you want to make sure that you're refining this list, right? Growing and getting new mentors in areas that you're currently weak. Just because you start with a certain group of mentors doesn't mean that you just leave that list forever. I see this as a constant area of development and improvement in any business. It's important that you're constantly surrounding yourself with the best of the best and continue to level up depending on where your business is expanding to. And so say you're planning out your next year and you're going to start getting into different products. Maybe you're developing a software tool. Maybe you're designing a new interface. So you want to go and make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that have built a successful software product, that have designed an engaging, retentive interface. You may be wondering how to reach out to these people. So I really like using platforms like Twitter, Instagram, or just email to go and reach out. Similarly, you may find that you have a mutual connection with a mentor that you want to go and learn from. And so maybe you can ask for an introduction from a close friend, right? We are the product of the people that we surround ourselves with. And the biggest life hack that you can implement is ensuring that you're incredibly conscious and choose wisely about who you're surrounded with. The 4th thing is that you want to treat your board as dynamic. Your initial picks might not always be great. You may find that you're working with someone and then after a few months, it's just not a fit. That's totally natural. That happens all the time. And the most important part is just to continue searching. Go out there and find the best people you can find for your business. I often like using tools like Twitter. I'll go and find people on LinkedIn. I find when I'm reading different books, I may reach out to the author. If I'm listening to a great podcast and resonate with someone's learnings on that podcast, I'm going to reach out, send them an email or a DM on Instagram or a DM on Twitter. I'm just constantly leveraging my network and expanding my network because at the end of the day, your net worth is your network. And so the bigger your network, the more powerful the people that you surround yourself with, people that you can learn from and build leverage from and implement learnings into your business from, the more you're going to be able to make and grow as an entrepreneur. And that's what it's all about. I really believe that your personal board of advisors help shape you. Over the last year or so, I've had the opportunity to learn from a great mentor of mine, Rich Antonello, the founder and CEO of Complex, who exited the business to BuzzFeed just a few months ago. And I'll go and talk to Rich about whether it's HR stuff or even content strategy. And in a few short minutes, oftentimes from presenting a strategy, I have a completely different perspective as to the action plan I want to take at Herb. And so it's amazing how I can show up to these meetings with Rich, be candid, be honest, just put my cards on the table, and suddenly new revelations come to me on different avenues we should be pursuing, how we can deepen the Herb brand in the cannabis industry, and just different ways that I can improve as a founder and just as a man. And so this sort of almost like a father figure in my life with Rich Antonello has really opened up my eyes to different potential in my life, the ability to kind of build a stronger team, build a better culture, continue to lean into my brand. And if I have this ambitious goal of really changing the way the world views cannabis, I want to make sure that I'm surrounding myself with people that have had a similar impact in other industries. And Rich has done this with youth culture, sneaker culture, and hip hop culture. And I really view the impact that he's had there as being incredibly transferable to what I'm trying to build in the cannabis industry. When I was just getting started with Bitmaker, I had no technology experience. In fact, I was a pretty miserable coder. And I knew that if I wanted to build the first technology bootcamp in Canada, I really needed to surround myself with people that were far smarter than me if I hoped to achieve the vision of really being this new education platform to help teach people how to code and give them this superpower to actually be able to build their dreams. When I was building that business, I started reaching out to people that were successful entrepreneurs, many of which that I knew around Canada. And one of them was Greg Eisenberg. Greg Eisenberg had exited a couple companies, one to Stumble Upon, and later another one to WeWork. And I was able to go and be candid with Greg and let him know different challenges I was dealing with in the business. It could be stuff that had to do with HR, or maybe it was stuff to do with community growth or the student experience. And having that shoulder to lean on, that person that I could rely on that genuinely had my back, it really meant the world to me. And I don't think I would have been able to get to where I got to with that first business, Bitmaker, and its exit to General Assembly without Greg. And so having that sort of brother in arms, that person that you can just be open and honest with, entrepreneurship can be an incredibly lonely experience. It's so hard, right? There are so many trials and tribulations along the way. There's unforeseen challenges that you never thought you'd have to deal with. And there's just so much stretching, right? It really requires you to become a new human almost on a monthly basis. And so just like the best athletes have amazing coaches, right? Serena Williams has a coach. Kobe Bryant had a coach. Michael Jordan had a coach. You need a coach. My belief is that entrepreneurs are like athletes. We are waking up every day. We're pouring our hearts, our souls, everything we've got into our business. And if we hope to level up and achieve the dreams that we have in our companies, with our teams, and with the impact we're looking to make, we need to make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with absolute legends that can help us get there. Again, my belief is that if you want to be successful, it's really a game of probability. And if you want to maximize your odds of being successful and you want to guarantee success, the best way to do that is to surround yourself with people that have been where you're trying to go, and then take those proven tactics, those playbooks, those systems, and implement them in your business. And if possible, get that person to guide you along the way so that you're not just dealing with some lonely entrepreneurial experience. You genuinely have someone there that's going to help point you in the right direction, help save you time, and remove blockers. I view my board of advisors as helping me gain massive clarity, a lot of guidance, and there's also just an amazing sense of belonging. And those three factors, clarity, guidance, and belonging, I think are one of the core reasons that surrounding yourself with an amazing group of mentors and this board of advisors is super critical to your success. Now, at this point in the video, you may be wondering, how do I actually go and attract these mentors and advisors? Well, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go and watch my next video right here, which is 3 tips to grow your community to 1 million raving fans. Go watch that video right here, and I'll see you in the next one.